Republicans around the country have called out the dangers of woke ideology.
Wokeness is a virus more dangerous than any pandemic, hands down.
That's why I want to start a caucus focused for the first time in Congress on uprooting wokeism.
Prime among them, Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis.
We reject this woke ideology. We will never, ever surrender to the woke mob. Florida is where woke goes to die.
DeSantis has enacted anti-woke legislation
Called Stop Wrongs Against Our Kids and Employees Act.
He's called out what he says are woke corporations, including Disney. They're now in a feud that has escalated with Disney suing DeSantis in federal court, followed by a countersuit in state court by DeSantis' new handpicked board.
We're not going to delegate our leadership to a woke corporation based in Burbank, California.
And in August 2022, he also suspended Hillsborough County State Attorney Andrew Warren, calling him a woke prosecutor.
I don't think the people of Hillsborough County want to have an agenda that is basically woke.
But what does the word woke mean? And how did it become part of the Republican rallying cry?
For the most part, most Republicans are now awakened to this fact that wokeness is weakness. It's a cancer that's eating America.
Alabama, and you better watch out. The landlord gets you gonna jump and shout. Gospels, gospel boys, they can tell you what it's all about.
The earlier reference to woke we can date back to the blues folk singer Lead Belly. The word woke doesn't appear in the actual lyrics, but it appears in an interview with him about the making of the song.
Really, what did the Scottsboro Boys do anyway to get in all this trouble?
In that recording, he says, I want particularly Black people to be aware or woke when they're coming to the South.
I advise everybody to be a little careful when they go along through that, but stay woke, keep their eyes open.
It connects to the idea of being socially aware about inequity, injustice, and marginalization. In the 1980s, Spike Lee is famous for having "Wake Up" as a refrain in all of his movies.
Wake up!
You have persons like Erykah Badu, whose own song where she has a refrain of "Stay woke." Stay woke. And this becomes a way of, again, talking about political consciousness, particularly at the height of Ferguson. It's going to be used in terms of a hashtag with the Black Lives Matter movement. And that is the contemporary iteration of the term.
Experts say that the way Black vernacular has held this term over decades is now being rescripted.
The term woke today connects to political correctness. It connects to ideas of policing, and there's pushback that is not necessarily just beholden to one political group or political party.
This idea of purity and you're never compromised and you're always politically woke and all that stuff, you should get over that quickly.
Are you woke? Are you finally awake?
The Republican Party has appropriated the term woke. They're using it as a way to say, we want to be against this policing of language, this policing of culture.
We fight the woke in the legislature. We fight the woke in the schools. We fight the woke in the corporations. We will never, ever surrender to the woke mob.
In 2021, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis first defined woke as
a form of cultural Marxism. They really want to tear at the fabric of our society and our culture.
Then in 2022, the governor suspended State Attorney Andrew Warren after Warren signed 2 statements pledging he would not prosecute cases stemming from Florida's 15-week abortion ban and potential bans on gender-affirming care. Warren sued DeSantis for violating his First Amendment rights. During the trial, people close to DeSantis were asked how the governor defines the word woke.
Ryan Newman, DeSantis' general counsel, said it would be the belief that there are systemic injustices in American society and the need to address them. Newman was asked if the governor was woke, and according to court transcripts, Newman said, quote, No, I don't think he shares the view that, our society is fundamentally unjust and needs policies to correct that systemic injustice.
My research supports the idea that there are systemic injustices that continue today.
That's a social fact.
There are injustices across institutions and across areas, whether that's health or the criminal justice system, or even in corporations. How much do women make as opposed to men for doing the same job?
Until 1968 in this country, it was legal in many places to discriminate based on race.
Black and Latinx neighborhoods bear the brunt of this long-term discrimination.
They have lower economic investment, and they have fewer job opportunities in those neighborhoods. And so that is one of those ways in which systemic injustice persists to the present.